Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how I do my usual purple smoky eye. And what I've done so far was I just primed my eyes. I used Urban Decay primer potion to prime all over your lids because it helps your makeup stay, and I put a brow highlight and I want that to stay too. So not just your like lid, but all the way up to your brow. And then I took this Benefit cream eyeshadow. It's just plain white. It's called Ice Shot. And I put that all over my eyelids just to, you know, prep them so it can make the color pop. I'm going to use this bright purple, so if you prefer, you could use Makeup Forever's Aqua eyeshadow in number 26. It's a violet color. It would work really well with the look we're going for. But I prefer white just because whenever I do my makeup I can always use white. And I can't always use purple. But, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this eyeshadow from Victoria's Secret. It's a purple, like a really glittery bright purple. It's called Taboo. Again, you could use Makeup Forever's pigment in 26, I believe is still the number for the dry shadow, but I'm just going to put it on this, like, I don't know if that's going to help at all. No, this is not an auto-focusing camera. But it's just a flat shader brush, and it's a really small one. I'm going to apply that all over my lid, like this. But usually you want to pat it on, but with this type of eyeshadow, like this specific Victoria's Secret eyeshadow, I found that I have to rub it on to get it nice and vibrant. So I'm going to do that in the mirror. Oh, that was embarrassing. But I'm going to do that in the mirror. And I don't know if you guys will be able to see that, but and I like to apply lots of the color on to build it up and make it bright. You'll notice I'm avoiding the inner corner of my eye because I'm going to put a highlight in there. And if you get fallout on your eye, that's okay. You can wipe it off as you go, but it's probably better to wait until the end. Or you could sweep a translucent powder on your cheekbones and underneath your eye, just so you can quickly wipe it away, buff it away once you're done. So I'm just gonna kind of wipe my brush off a little bit. And I have the Kat Von D True Romance palette. This is the center. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this light purple that's called Linzy Jane, and I'm gonna take a little bit on my brush, and I just sweep it right above to kind of blend out the color, make it fade out more, because this is a lighter purple and it's not so sparkly, and I don't like sparkles all over my eyes. No. That's what it looks like right now. And then I take this, it's either, I don't know if it's an angled crease brush or if it's a blending brush, but it works super well for blending. I'm going to take this next color, it's kind of like a burgundy, deep purple, red color. It's called Ace of Spades. And I just take it and I'm going to put it in my crease, like so, just to darken it out. Keep building it in your crease until it's as dark as you want it to be. That's how mine is. And then I'm just going to use the same brush and I'm going to take this next color called Violator. It's a black with a purple glitter in it. And I'm going to get that on my brush. And I'm not going to go any more than halfway into the crease. And I'm going to blend that out. If it looks good to you, then it's probably fine enough. And then taking the same brush again, I'm just going to go to this matte black color all the way at the end. That's called Lucifer. And I'm only going to do that in the very, very outermost corner. And I'm only going to take a little bit of it, because it's going to darken this up a lot. But I really like to build dimension in that corners, because I think it, you know, adds more interest to the look. I'm gonna fall out all over my face, but that's okay. Then I'm going to take this pencil brush right here and this white color right here. It's called Holy Bible. It's kind of a light gray white, but it looks white enough when you put it on. And I'm going to put it on my inner corner as a highlight color. It kind of just makes you look more awake, lightens the look up a little bit. Don't worry, that's not blended out at all. And then I'm also going to take it and use it as my brow highlight. And see, that's it blended out with the rest of my eyes. Eye makeup. Next I'm going to take this like big shader brush, and what I do is I take the powder I used for my face and I use it to blend out the brow highlight and the shadow color. So I'm going to do that if I can get everything to cooperate. As far as eyeshadow goes, you're done. Well, no, you're not done. I'm just kidding. What I like to do is I like to go back and reinstate that first bright purple color I used, just to make sure it really pops. So I go back over everything I've done with this purple. Make sure it's really included in there and really vibrant and blended. So that's the eyeshadow complete. Next, liquid eyeliner. I just have Sephora. It's just regular liquid eyeliner. I like to use the brush tip instead of like a felt tip pen because I think it's easier to apply, but it's your personal preference, and if you don't like liquid eyeliner at all, don't use it, but I like it because it's a more precise look, and I like my eyeliner to look precise. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make kind of like a cat eye. And you really want to get this as close to the lash line as possible. And my tip is that if you feel yourself needing to blink, just stop putting the eyeliner on because you'll fuck it up if you don't. And your line is going to be a lot thicker than you wanted it to be. See how it's like winged at the end, and I have a little corner dipping in. That's the kind of what you want to do with it. And again, do not blink while you're doing it. You will fuck it up, and you will make it 1,000 times thicker than you ever wanted to. So if you feel like you can't keep your hand steady anymore, stop putting it on until you get it steady, because that will also fuck it up. I like to do like short, quick strokes until I have my whole eye covered, and then I go back over it in longer ones. And then at the very end I just pick a point and draw to it. And then I draw like a triangle. And bring it back down to the rest of my eyeliner. And I let that dry. And when I let it dry, I usually put face powder on or whatever. So I just have, it's a Sculpting Disc by Sephora. It has like a bronzer and a highlight and a regular face powder still. Just take the regular face powder and buff it all over your face. You could take the sun part and make like a triangle from the very bottom of your cheekbone to the very top, like, well, not the very top of your jaw, because that'd be weird, but like where your cheekbone is down to like where your ear connects to your face, and make like a triangle towards your cheeks. It'll define your cheekbones and make them look a lot better. And then you can also like put the bronzer along that line. It'll make your jaw look a lot more defined. And then highlight your cheekbones also. That brings them out. You can reshape your nose if you want. You can make your bridge look smaller, your nostrils look smaller. You can do a lot of things with bronzer. Make any part of your face look smaller, actually. But, so I think the eyeliner is dry. And it's not really even. So I need to go back and fix that. So that looks good enough to me. I have like really sensitive eyes and they like water a lot. But what do I do with my eyeliner? Okay, this is just the Kat Von D autograph pencil liner that came in my palette. I'm just gonna like line my waterline. Just like that. So you have your bottom lashes lined. So now your bottom lash is lined. You take your mascara brand of your choice. Again, I have Sephora Full Action. This, I guess, lengthens, curls, and volumizes. But just apply that like you normally would. And that's my mascara. And you want to let that dry too, but basically that's it. It's a really great look for green eyes and brown eyes because purple looks really good with those two colors. But yeah.